How many of you guys rock up to the first tee on a winter's day without warming up and get straight to it and hit a terrible tee shot off the first? Well, I'm going to show you how I warm up, so let's get to it. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you how I warm up ready to go and play golf or get ready for a long drive comp. So what I like to start off with, as you guys have seen in the videos before, tempo trainer. I'll swing this 10 times right handed, switch over and I'll swing it 10 times left handed as well. So it's just loosening up the body. Because this is a lot heavier on one end and it's very flexible, the weight allows your body to loosen up and it helps my back loosen up a little bit as well. As you guys know, as I've known plenty of times, I've got a bad back. So we'll just do this 10 times. So once I've done that 10 times right-handed, I'll go and do it left-handed. It's important to train the left side of your body just the same amount as you do your right, so it releases the muscles as well. So left-handed. And if you do that properly, 10 times each side, you're already warmed up. So let's get to the wedges and carry on with this warm up. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to grab a wedge. I always start off with a 50-degree wedge, hit a couple of shots. So we're down here at North Wales Golf in St Asaph. We're on a Trackman range. We're outdoors, so there's no screens out here, but we've got everything linked onto the phone on the floor down below. So I can see all my numbers, which is obviously a good warm up thing to have. So we'll start off just clipping a couple of 50 degrees. Tell you what, if I could start off by hitting that on the first tee every time, I'd be very happy. So I'd like to go through about 3 or 4 wedges. I work myself up to a 9-iron, 7-iron, 3-iron, 3 wooden driver. I'm not going to go through all of that, so you basically get the idea of what I do warming up to hit a driver. So I'll hit a couple of wedges now, I'll hit a couple of 7-irons, and we'll go straight into a driver, and I'll show you a couple of little things I do to warm up my body as well, with stretches that I think everyone should benefit from if you want to get on that first tee and hit it, especially a driver, and knock it 30 past your mate. That one was 144. Guys, get in the comments below as well, let me know how you warm up. Yeah. Tell you what, I'm striping it here. Right. That is very true. So a couple of 7-irons now, and then I'll hit a couple of drivers. 215, 235. Do you ever get them days when your body feels good when you're swinging? I'm not having one of them days. So guys, after I've hit a couple of wedges, hit a couple of irons, before I pull out the driver, I always like to warm up a couple of muscles in the body before I do it. So I like to do a couple of swings with my shoulders. So something I like to do before I start hitting a driver especially is I'll just warm up my shoulders doing that. A couple of circles around, 10 times in the front, 10 times behind. And if you can do this one, you have to comment below. You have to do one arm forward, one arm backwards. I know Chris can't do this, or he never used to be able to, so I'm going to show you how to do it, and then Chris is going to come around the camera and he's going to show you how not to do it. So what you have to do is one arm goes forward, one arm goes behind, so it looks something like this. Okay? He's practicing it there, so he has to show you. So Chris, come here and show these quickly.
I haven't got any flash on my shoulders either.
He hasn't got a mic on, so you might not hear him talking, but so it's not far off. He's been practicing that. So the idea of warming the shoulders up, obviously as we're getting into the swing, we're doing a lot of rotation with the upper body, but I like to warm up the lower body as well. So for the lower body warm-ups, I like to do like a little squat, but I can't do that at the moment because I've got a bit of a dodgy knee. So all I like to do is just engage my glute muscles and try and do like a minimal squat. So I'll tense my glute at the start and I'll just squat down and try and hold it as long as possible. So I only do that for about 10 seconds just to loosen up the legs, and then I like to do like a bit of a lunge which opens a hip up at the same time. So I'll turn my foot out, my lead foot forward, I'll lunge down and I'll turn my body, and that'll release my back leg, it'll release the hip a little bit. So I just hold that for about 5 seconds, go back to the other side, turn the foot out, lunge down and turn. So that's releasing up this hip. So I just do that a couple of times, go back to the shoulders. And there's another one thing I like to do as well, I like to loosen up my lats as well. So I'll just stretch my lat down, do that a couple of times, maybe hold it for 5 seconds if you can. Use a driver, use whatever you got to lean against, because this is a little tip: if you can loosen up your lats, you're going to get more width on the backswing and you're going to hit the golf ball further. If you follow that little warm-up routine, it'll take you 5 to 10 minutes before hitting balls, a little bit of a stretch before you go to the first tee. You'll definitely feel a little bit warmer, it's cold outside, and you should hit the golf ball a little bit better on the first tee. And if we can do that on the first tee shot, we're very happy. Alright, one more. What was that? Right guys, so that is a little breakdown of how I warm up. I do the exact same warm up when I'm going to a long drive competition as to when I'm playing golf. Obviously the only difference is I do it a lot quicker when I'm doing it for a long drive, getting ready to have full speed, ready to explode on the first tee. So all I do now is I pack up my stuff, get everything ready, finish off my coffee, get straight to the first tee, shank it onto the 8th hole or whatever's there. But guys, that is the end of the video. Get in the comments, let me know how you guys warm up. If you're doing it for a long drive, if you're doing it for a bit of fun, whatever it may be, get in the comments, let me know. And if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification bell. Every time I do upload a new video, you guys are notified straight away. And if you haven't been down here to North Wales Golf, brand new TrackMan facility, there's 18 bays with TrackMan in every single bay, 4 bays outside, but perfect place to get your practice in. And yeah, you might see me down here at some point as well. So guys, thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next one.